Hey, what up guys? Welcome back to my fish room. If you guys are new to the channel, I have a whole bunch of fish tanks and I like to make videos on it and talk about random topics. Today's video is a little controversial and a little weird, but I wanted to talk about why YouTuber fish rooms and fish tanks kind of suck. I've spent a lot of my life keeping fish, and before YouTube was even really around, I had fish tanks. Now that a whole fish community has spiked almost overnight on YouTube, and now there's so many people keeping fish on YouTube, I just thought I would talk about it. A lot of these YouTuber tanks are so unrealistic and so not reachable as a normal person. You know, they will have a fish tank that is worth $50,000 with fish in it that are probably worth $20,000, and they just post a video like nothing, and to them it really doesn't mean anything. But when you're an average fish keeper like myself and you watch these videos, it really just turns me off the fish keeping and the whole internet thing, because the whole point is them just making a video about getting the views, and then that's pretty much it from there. They're making a super crazy clickable video and thumbnail, and then that's it. They're really not in the fish hobby, I find. If you watch a lot of these guys, they don't know anything about fish keeping. They just have fish tanks, and that's the difference. You know, a lot of times you'll see that they have someone taking care of their tanks, or they really don't know anything about fish. Like, they'll buy fish that just don't belong together at all. They build these giant tanks that are just not even possible for a normal person. And then when stuff goes wrong because they don't know how to keep fish, they don't talk about it and they hide it. Now, I'm not talking trash about all fish keeping YouTubers. I grew up watching Aquarium Co-op, and they teach how to keep aquariums correctly. They preach about having good filtration, good heaters, buying the correct fish that are peaceful. And it's just a very different thing when you go to YouTube and you see these people building thousands of dollars worth of stuff in a fish room, and they really don't even know anything about fish or what they're doing. I watch so much YouTube, it's just things I notice. These guys just don't have a connection to the hobby like most people. Now, you can find smaller channels that have similar stuff to what I have going on, just a small fish room. But at the end of the day, these YouTubers are just making videos for the clicks. You know, they just want you to click the video, leave a like on it, and then click off. Now, I'm specifically talking about these YouTubers that make crazy ponds and crazy fish tanks that are just worth insane amount of money that you'll never get in a lifetime. When you watch these videos, it just makes me feel like I suck as a fish keeper, or I'm never gonna get something like that. And it just sucks because they have some sort of like magic money that they can just build whatever they want, the craziest ponds, the coolest stuff. But when you go to an actual fish keeper's house, it's not like that. It's normally a bunch of 10 gallons because that's all they could get. It's normally just a bunch of tanks in like a garage, and there's no light in the garage, you know what I mean? When you're actually in the hobby and meet people from the hobby, it's so much different from what is on YouTube. Now, at the same time, I love YouTube for that. I post videos in my fish room all the time on YouTube, and I love it. I love posting videos about my fish room, and I definitely understand where these YouTubers come from, but it's definitely a tough choice. If I had all the money in the world, I don't think I would be doing these videos that these YouTubers are doing. But a lot of the times you'll see them copying each other's thumbnails, doing the same pond videos over and over, where they make a huge pond in their garage or something, and it gets millions of views overnight. Now, this is just kind of a little speech, I think, of why YouTuber fish rooms suck. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments. If you disagree with me, that's perfectly fine. This is just my commentary as someone who's been watching fish YouTube for over 10 years, and I've been keeping fish my entire life. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to talk about how unreachable these ponds are that they're building, and that people need to step back down to the real world when they're making these videos, because You want to make something that someone else can make and someone else can replicate and inspire them to do on their own. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe, peace.